Voice. Everything listens. Once upon a time, many moons ago, there was a voice. The voice needed a place to live where he was happy. Sometimes the voice would pray to the Creator. The Creator is a special being who lives in the air, the sun, and the earth. The Creator helps all people in need. Sometimes when the voice felt sad, he would pray and cry to the Creator, but the Creator did not hear him. One night he made a fire to keep himself warm. He watched as the orange and red flames danced in the moonlight. Slowly he became very tired and fell fast asleep. While the voice was sleeping, a silent man came into the camp. The silent man had no voice and could not talk. He was born like that. Silent man saw the orange and red flames dancing in the fire, so he moved slowly and walked up and warmed his cold hands. The voice didn't hear Silent Man as he moved around the camp. As the sun came up, the voice woke up and found Silent Man sitting by the fire. At first the voice was scared when he saw Silent Man. He jumped up and hid behind a tree. The voice said to the man, "You scared me. What's your name?" Silent Man could not answer because he did not have a voice. The Silent Man learned how to talk with his hands and face. So he tried and tried to tell the voice who he was. He moved his hands and face the best he could. The voice did not understand why Silent Man could not talk with his voice. The voice and Silent Man sat by the fire as the sun came up in the sky without speaking to each other. After sitting for a long time, the voice asked Silent Man if he wanted to go for a walk to find a special place where he could be happy. Silent Man nodded and followed the voice as he walked through the trees. They walked and walked through stones and tree roots. As they walked, they saw a big cliff with a little river beside it. Silent Man and the voice walked very slowly by the tall cliff. All of a sudden, the voice slipped and fell off the trail and over the cliff. He tumbled and rolled and finally he came to a stop. A big rock stopped his fall by a creek. Silent Man was scared and tears fell down his cheeks. He was shaking and upset because his new friend fell off the cliff. The voice screamed, "Hey!" and asked for help. Silent Man knew that the voice was scared and crying. Silent Man carefully went down to the little creek and ran to his hurt friend, but it was too late. The voice was quiet and not breathing. Silent Man began to scream at the voice, "Wake up!" But nothing came out, just air. Silent Man was scared because he did not know what to do. He began to pray with his heart and asked the Creator to help his friend. As Silent Man was praying, all of a sudden he felt a big rush of wind, and it spoke to him. The voice from the wind said, "Silent Man, if you want your friend to live, you will need to be his protector and helper." Silent Man nodded his head. Slowly the voice started opening his eyes, wiggling his fingers and toes, and he started breathing. "What happened?" he asked. All Silent Man could do was stare at him because he knew the voice would not understand him. The voice became angry because Silent Man could not talk, and he really wanted to talk to his friend. So Silent Man ran with all his strength right into the voice. Magically, Silent Man became a part of the voice. They were now one person. When Silent Man moved, the voice could move. When Silent Man felt happy or sad, the voice felt happy or sad. There were two people in one body. Silent Man was not silent anymore. He became Talking Man. Silent Man promised the light that he would protect his new voice, and it became special. He was special because all things would listen to him. Over time, Talking Man began to think about how his voice is very special, that it should be used in a respectful way. He learned that when he spoke mean, bad words, his voice would hurt people, but when he spoke nice, good words, his voice would love and help others and make people feel better. Ecce, hi hi.